Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of ultra-rare United States coins, where history, artistry, and incredible value come together in the most surprising ways. From iconic pieces like the legendary 1942 D. Lincoln wheat cent to other hidden treasures, these coins are far more than just pocket change. They're powerful symbols of America's past and some of the most sought-after collectibles in the world. The 1942 D. Lincoln wheat cent is considered one of the notable mid-20th century issues in the long-running Lincoln wheat cent series, a coin that continues to capture the interest of collectors because of its historical setting, strong demand in high grades, and the possibility of valuable varieties. Although most examples were produced for everyday commerce, exceptionally preserved pieces and rare die varieties have achieved impressive prices in the numismatic marketplace. Collectors often seek the finest known examples of this coin because it represents the final years before the dramatic wartime change to steel cents in 1943. As a result, the 1942 D cent has become an appealing target for enthusiasts who appreciate coins that connect everyday American currency with a transformative historical period. When found in superb mint condition or with rare errors, it can command significant premiums that elevate it far beyond its face value of 1 cent. The historical background of the 1942 D. Lincoln cent is closely tied to the early years of World War II and the economic pressures of that era. It was struck at the Denver Mint in 1942, during a time when the United States was rapidly mobilizing its resources for wartime production, following the attack on Pearl Harbor in December 1941. Although the coin was still made from the traditional bronze alloy used for decades, the growing need for copper in military manufacturing soon led the government to experiment with alternative materials, which ultimately resulted in the steel cents of 1943. Therefore, the 1942 D cent represents one of the final bronze issues before that temporary shift, giving it a unique position in American monetary history. It belongs to the Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909, to commemorate the centennial of the birth of Abraham Lincoln, making it part of a historically rich tradition that blends national heritage with everyday currency. In terms of design, the 1942 D. Lincoln wheat cent retains the classic artistic features that defined the series for nearly half a century. The obverse shows a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by the sculptor Victor David Brenner, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1942, with the small D mint mark beneath it indicating its production in Denver. The reverse displays two stylized wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, a design that symbolized agricultural prosperity and national stability. The coin is composed primarily of a bronze alloy consisting of copper, tin, and zinc, with a diameter of approximately 19 millimeters and a weight of about 3.11 grams. In high-grade examples, the coin's reddish luster and sharply defined wheat stalks create a striking visual appeal that collectors admire, especially when the surfaces remain untouched by circulation. Rarity plays a crucial role in determining the value and desirability of the 1942 D cent. While the total mintage exceeded 200 million pieces, meaning the coin is not inherently rare in circulated grades, the number of specimens surviving in pristine mint condition is far smaller. Additionally, collectors search carefully for specific varieties, including repunched mint marks or doubled dies that can significantly increase the coin's rarity. Over time, heavy circulation removed many coins from collectible condition, leaving only a limited supply of high-grade examples with full detail and original mint color. Coins graded in the highest mint state levels are particularly scarce because even minor contact marks or dulling of the surface can reduce the grade. This scarcity of near-perfect examples has helped create strong collector demand for the finest known specimens. The market value of a 1942 D Lincoln cent varies widely depending on its condition, color designation, and whether it features a recognized variety. In heavily circulated grades, the coin may be worth only a few cents to a couple of dollars, reflecting its large mintage and availability. However, uncirculated examples with full original red color can reach significantly higher prices. Coins graded around MS-65 may sell for roughly $20 to $40, while superb gems graded MS-67 or higher can command several $100s. Exceptional specimens with nearly flawless surfaces have been known to exceed $1,000 at major auctions, particularly when certified by respected grading organizations and displaying strong eye appeal. These prices reflect both the difficulty of locating such high-quality pieces and the steady interest from collectors who seek to assemble complete sets of Lincoln wheat cents. For collectors interested in acquiring a valuable 1942 D cent, careful examination and proper authentication are essential. High-quality examples typically show sharp detail in Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks, along with bright luster that indicates minimal handling. Many collectors rely on professional certification from grading services such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company to confirm authenticity and condition. Storing the coin in protective holders and keeping it in a stable, low-humidity environment helps preserve its color and surfaces. It is also wise to purchase coins from reputable dealers, major auctions, or established numismatic communities, as these venues often provide greater assurance regarding quality and provenance. Ultimately, the 1942 D Lincoln wheat cent remains an appealing piece for collectors because it combines historical relevance, classic design, and the possibility of significant value in high grades. As one of the final bronze cents struck before wartime material changes reshaped American coinage, it offers a tangible connection to an important era in U.S. history. Its elegant portrait of Abraham Lincoln and symbolic wheat reverse continue to resonate with collectors who appreciate both artistry and tradition. Whether pursued as part of a complete wheat cent set or as a standalone historical artifact, the coin holds lasting significance within the broader landscape of American numismatics. For both beginning enthusiasts and seasoned collectors, the 1942 D cent represents a fascinating blend of history, beauty, and investment potential that ensures its continued popularity in the years ahead. Next up in the 1951 D Lincoln wheat cent stands as a fascinating and often underrated piece within United States numismatics, drawing steady attention from collectors who appreciate both its historical grounding and its potential for high-grade rarity. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, and it carries forward the iconic design that has become one of the most recognizable in American coinage. While it may appear common at first glance due to its relatively high mintage, the 1951 D cent becomes significantly more valuable and desirable in pristine, uncirculated conditions, especially when exhibiting exceptional luster and strike quality. Its importance today lies not only in its accessibility to beginner collectors, but also in the challenge it presents to advanced numismatists seeking top-tier specimens. Historically, the 1951 D cent was minted during a period of post-World War II economic expansion in the United States, a time when coin production was ramping up to meet the demands of a growing consumer economy. The Denver Mint produced over 625 million of these cents, reflecting the increased need for small-denomination currency in everyday commerce. This era also represents a continuation of the bronze alloy composition that had been briefly altered during the wartime years of 1943. The coin does not commemorate a specific event, but it is deeply tied to the broader narrative of mid-20th century America, a time of industrial growth and cultural transformation. Its place in the Lincoln Wheat series, which ran until 1958, marks it as part of the final decade of this beloved design before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial Reverse. In terms of design, the 1951 D. Lincoln cent features the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln is depicted in right-facing profile, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust" above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1951 with a small D mint mark beneath it. The reverse showcases two stylized wheat ears framing the denomination 1 cent and the inscription United States of America, along with the motto EPLURIBUSUNUM. The coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighing approximately 3.11 grams and measuring 19 millimeters in diameter. What makes this coin particularly appealing in high grades is the sharpness of Lincoln's hair details and the fullness of the wheat stalks, which are often weakly struck in lower quality examples. Despite its high mintage, the rarity of the 1951 D cent emerges in the upper echelons of condition. While circulated examples are abundant and inexpensive, coins graded mint state, MS. 66 or higher by professional grading services become increasingly scarce. The most sought-after specimens are those with full red coloration, known as RD, red, which indicates minimal oxidation and superior preservation. Additionally, collectors often seek out coins with strong strikes and minimal contact marks, as these attributes significantly enhance visual appeal and value. There are no widely recognized major error varieties for this issue, but minor die variations and repunched mint marks can add niche interest for specialists. Market value for the 1951 D. Lincoln cent varies widely depending on condition and color designation. Circulated examples typically trade for only a few cents above face value, making them accessible to nearly all collectors. However, uncirculated coins in MS-65 condition can command prices in the range of $10 to $25, while those graded MS-66 RD may reach $40 to $75. At the highest levels, such as MS-67 RD, prices can exceed $150 to $300, especially if the coin exhibits exceptional eye appeal and is certified by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC. These values reflect steady demand rather than explosive growth, as the coin's abundance in lower grades tempers its overall market ceiling, but high-grade examples continue to appreciate gradually due to their scarcity. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1951 D cent, several practical strategies can enhance success and satisfaction. First, it is crucial to learn how to evaluate coin condition, particularly the difference between red, red-brown, and brown colorations, as these significantly impact value. Purchasing coins that have been certified by trusted grading organizations ensures authenticity and provides a reliable assessment of quality. Storage is equally important. Coins should be kept in climate-controlled environments using archival quality holders to prevent oxidation and damage. Collectors may find opportunities through coin shows, online auctions, and reputable dealers, and joining numismatic communities can provide valuable insights and networking opportunities. In conclusion, the 1951 D. Lincoln Wheat cent may not be the rarest coin in the series, but it holds a unique and enduring appeal that continues to both novice and seasoned collectors. Its historical context, classic design, and the challenge of finding high-grade specimens combine to create a coin that is both accessible and rewarding to pursue. As part of the broader Lincoln cent legacy, it serves as a tangible link to mid-century America and the enduring image of Abraham Lincoln. With careful selection and proper preservation, this coin offers not only aesthetic enjoyment, but also the potential for modest long-term value appreciation, making it a worthy addition to any well-rounded numismatic collection. Next up in the 1955 D. Lincoln Wheat cent stands as an intriguing and often underappreciated coin within American numismatics, especially when examined through the lens of high-grade preservation and subtle varieties. Struck at the United States Mint in Denver, this coin carries the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, yet its true appeal lies not in dramatic errors like its Philadelphia counterpart from the same year, but in the challenge it presents to collectors seeking pristine examples. While it may not be the most famous coin of 1955, the finest known specimens of the 1955 D cent command impressive attention and value, making it highly sought after among advanced collectors who appreciate condition rarity and subtle distinctions in strike quality. Historically, the 1955 D Lincoln cent was produced during a period of strong economic growth in the United States, when coin production was increasing to meet expanding commercial demand. The Denver Mint struck over 563 million cents that year, making the coin common in circulated grades. However, this abundance masks an important reality. Relatively few were preserved in top-tier mint state condition. The Lincoln Cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth, had by 1955 become a staple of everyday commerce, and most coins entered circulation immediately. Unlike special commemorative issues, the 1955 D cent was not designed to mark a specific event, yet it reflects the broader mid-20th century American economy and the continued legacy of Lincoln's image in national identity. From a design perspective, the 1955 D cent features the classic wheat reverse, used from 1909 to 1958. The obverse displays a right-facing portrait of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with inscriptions including Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. The reverse shows two stylized wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, symbolizing agricultural prosperity. Composed primarily of 95% copper with a small percentage of tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. While the design itself is not unique to 1955 D, the sharpness of strike, luster, and color, ranging from brown to red, become critical distinguishing factors in high Greek samples. Rarity in the 1955 D cent is not about low mintage, but about condition scarcity, particularly in grades of MS66 red and above. Many coins from the Denver Mint that year exhibit weak strikes, especially in Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalk details, which makes sharply struck specimens considerably rarer. Fully red coins, retaining their original mint luster without oxidation, are especially prized. Unlike the famous 1955 double die from Philadelphia, the Denver issue has no widely recognized major error variety, which further shifts collector focus toward condition and eye appeal. As a result, superb gem examples are difficult to locate, and their scarcity significantly elevates their desirability. In terms of market value, most circulated 1955 D cents remain modest in price, often worth only a small premium over face value. However, the story changes dramatically at the upper end of the grading scale. Coins graded MS65 red may sell for $15 to $40, while MS66 red examples can reach $100 to $250 depending on eye appeal. At the elite level, MS67 red specimens have achieved prices exceeding $1,000 at auction, with exceptional pieces occasionally commanding even higher premiums. These values are driven by registry set competition, where collectors seek the finest known examples to complete high-ranking collections, pushing demand for top-quality coins. For collectors interested in acquiring a valuable 1955 D cent, careful attention to grading and authentication is essential. Coins certified by reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC provide assurance of authenticity and condition, which is especially important in higher price ranges. Collectors should look for strong strike details, vibrant red coloration, and minimal contact marks. Proper storage in climate-controlled environments and protective holders helps preserve the coin's original surfaces and prevent discoloration. Acquiring coins through established dealers, auctions, or trusted numismatic communities can further reduce risks and improve the chances of obtaining a high-quality specimen. In conclusion, the 1955 D. Lincoln wheat cent exemplifies how a seemingly common coin can achieve remarkable value through condition rarity and collector demand. While it lacks the dramatic error varieties of other issues, its finest examples represent the pinnacle of quality within the wheat cent series. Combining historical continuity, classic design, and the challenge of locating superior specimens, the 1955 D cent continues tea collectors who value precision, preservation, and subtle excellence. Its enduring appeal ensures that it remains a meaningful and potentially rewarding addition to both novice and advanced numismatic. Next up in the 1958 D. Lincoln cent stands as one of the most intriguing late-date issues in American numismatics, especially when attention is drawn to its most valuable and elusive forms. Struck at the United States Mint facility in Denver, this seemingly common coin becomes extraordinary when associated with rare varieties, most notably the famed 1958 double-die obverse. While millions of standard coins were produced, the exceptional few with dramatic minting anomalies have captured the imagination of collectors, transforming a modest 1-cent piece into a highly coveted rarity. Its appeal lies not only in its scarcity, but also in the mystique surrounding its discovery, and the intense demand it generates in elite numismatic circles. Historically, the 1958 D. Lincoln cent belongs to the long-running Lincoln wheat cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. By 1958, this series was nearing its end, as the reverse design featuring wheat ears would be replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial motif. The Denver Mint, responsible for producing the D. Mintmark coins, contributed hundreds of millions of cents to circulation during this era of post-war economic stability in the United States. While the year itself was not marked by major numismatic transitions, it represents the closing chapter of a beloved design, adding subtle historical weight to coins from this date. In terms of design, the 1958 D. Lincoln cent retains the classic elements that define the wheat cent series. The obverse features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the inscriptions in God We Trust, Liberty, and the date. The reverse displays two stylized wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, symbolizing agricultural prosperity. Composed primarily of 95% copper with a small he-mishta, use of tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 in diameter. What elevates certain specimens is the presence of doubling on the obverse lettering and date, an effect caused during the die creation process, which produces a bold, almost three-dimensional appearance that is instantly recognizable to experienced collectors. Rarity is where the 1958 D cent truly distinguishes itself, though not in its standard form. The vast majority of coins from this mint and year are common and widely available, even in uncirculated grades. However, the legendary 1958 double-die obverse, technically associated with the Philadelphia issue rather than Denver, has become one of the rarest and most valuable Lincoln cents ever discovered, with only a handful of confirmed examples. While a true double die is not officially recognized for the Denver Mint in the same dramatic fashion, collectors still search for minor varieties, repunched mint marks, and high-grade survivors. Condition plays a critical role. Coins graded mint state 66 or higher, especially those with vibrant red luster, command significant premiums due to their scarcity in pristine condition. Market value for the 1958 D. Lincoln cent varies dramatically depending on condition and any unique characteristics. Circulated examples typically hold only modest value, often just a few cents above face due to copper content. However, uncirculated specimens graded MS65 red may range from $10 to $25, while superb gems in MS67 red can reach $150 to $300 or more at auction, depending on eye appeal and strike quality. Exceptional examples with near-perfect surfaces and strong luster have occasionally exceeded these ranges. Although the Denver issue lacks the extreme high-value error seen in the Philadelphia double die, the pursuit of top-grade coins remains competitive, driven by registry collectors seeking the finest known examples. For collectors aiming to acquire a high-quality 1958 D cent, careful evaluation is essential. Key factors include strike sharpness, surface preservation, and color designation, red RD coins being the most desirable. Certification by reputable grading services such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company adds credibility and often enhances value. Storage in inert holders, away from humidity and contaminants, helps preserve the coin's original luster. When purchasing, collectors are advised to seek reputable dealers or established auction platforms, and to study population reports to understand how rare a particular grade truly is. In conclusion, the 1958 D Lincoln cent exemplifies how even a seemingly common coin can hold significant interest and value within the right context. While most examples are accessible and affordable, the pursuit of top-grade specimens and subtle varieties provides a rewarding challenge for enthusiasts. Its position as one of the final wheat cents adds historical charm, while its aesthetic simplicity continues to resonate with collectors. Whether viewed as an entry-level collectible or a high-grade investment piece, the 1958 D cent maintains a respected place in modern numismatics, offering both historical insight and the enduring thrill of discovery.